Hello, my name is Zhatelier, welcome back for another episode of Supreme Rule Ultimate Roman Restoration. And in previous episode we actually managed to take out the garrison town over here, and we took a little bit further to the west here. We'll probably try to take out the airfield today and then that oil field there. Hopefully there's not much in terms... Oh! Okay, pull back. Don't think we're quite prepared to taking out them. We could send in Raven to help with there, and then this group can push towards the city. Right, we're doing some bombardment there, but not too much. They haven't sent the ship back here, but they will do that most likely. We are getting the coal gasification soon. Then we go the vehicle chassis and a few other things queued up, so we don't need to worry about the research right now. Although I still wonder if the Germans have anything that we might want. Submarine designs improvement. I mean, we could probably take that. 58 million. Yeah, I suppose it's worth it. Have they? No, they have not cleared out the Maginot Line. Now, I could do a lot over here if I wanted to, but I'm not sure if I actually need to. We'll start gathering up the troops at least. The thing is, we don't have that much military goods right now, so extending our lines too much or fighting too much is not going to help us. But at least we can grab a little bit of land there. It's going to take a while before Raven arrives there. We can actually move this one up there again. Should be pretty easy along the road, and the barracks is actually getting closer. Okay, and they got a decent garrison in Sfax as well. That is a bit concerning, to be fair. Right, how's the battle going in against the Soviets? There's not much going on in there. The Soviets have some ships around there and some troops in Prussia, but that's about it. And oh right, Czechoslovakia is still independent. Yugoslavians have one city there. And then they have the southern portion here. I mean, the Bulgarians have pushed pretty close to their new capital, but not close enough to actually take it. I mean, they probably don't have much troops either, so there's that. What I'm gonna do, though, is I'm actually gonna stop producing the half-tracks and such over here. I mean, yeah, we can actually delete that one. Build more special forces, I think, and... actually, yeah, we'll go with the special forces there for now. Over there, we're mostly building the artillery, so that's not really a problem. Taking neutral fire, I don't care about that right now. So, let's actually have a look now, since we got the better synthetic. So it's 15% or something like that, or... yeah, if that's 10%, and that's... yeah, so 15% of the, well, one gas field does. We could get oil derricks up. But how much would that produce? It would be the same amount as gas field, but the maintenance, well, not that much bigger. It's just the industrial cost to actually build the bloody pump is pretty high, but we can do it over there. And that might be something that we'll have to do, because we don't have much in terms of production right now. Do we also... no, we don't have military goods either. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. And there's not much that we can do. Other than, I don't know, maybe increase the price of this a little bit more to lower the amount that the domestic market takes. That's basically something that we're just gonna have to do. There's not many other options right now. Oh, and we are running a bit low on rubber. But we are buying that, so it's not that big of an issue. Right, we do have more troops that we could send into Africa. All of these, yeah, we'll just grab these. Do a bit of a sea transport. And drop somewhere around there again. Right, we're not producing any military goods right now, that's lovely. Are we... Right, I think most of the... Yeah, everything is going for civilian demand. Or was going for civilian demand for a day at least. Increase that to 20%. That's already 25. Let's have a look. So what do we use most money on in terms of importing stuff? Consumer goods, then petroleum, then coal, and then these are actually rather small. I mean, industrial goods would be higher, but there's not much to import. So that's the biggest problem there. We could increase this to, I don't know, 14,000. So we might be able to import a little bit more, but I don't think there's that many... There's some people that sell military goods. If we could gather up a little bit, that'd be nice. We could maybe take out the airfield there and the city here. And keep on pushing north. And that one wouldn't be that terrible. On the other hand, the production capabilities are not all that great. So what we're going to do is we're going to try taking out that in the meanwhile. We do have a decent bit of supply here. We can get more oil. I mean, it's not going to be producing at a huge speed because of the low supply, but at the same time it will at least produce a little bit. And at this point, every little amount that we can make fuel or petroleum will help. The problem is that the synthetic plants cost a lot, and we don't have the industrial goods for doing that. And same for the oil derrick. They want to lower the petroleum price, but we can't really do that. We do have a shortage of military goods. We are buying a little bit, but not enough. What's the situation around here? The ships are still here, although it looks like... No, there hasn't been anything here, okay. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Germans haven't advanced over there. I mean, Germans probably don't have any troops available right now. Oh, there's been sabotage over there. Interesting. How big is the German army? It is 1 million men. Whereas the French is 400,000. If I remember, mine is about 800. No, 600. Now the question is there a way for us to get there from multiple directions? I mean, we could attack from the northern side. Send these over here and loop around here, and then we can use Kazoo to attack across the bridge. Actually, I think this is not the bridge. This is the bridge. Kind of. Anyway, since Germans own that, we don't need to worry about any garrisons there. But at the same time, moving those armies is potentially a rather bad idea. Because of the fuel consumption and all that, but we did get some reinforcements here, which we can move up this way. I wonder if we can grab that without a fight. If we can, that'd be nice, but I don't think we can. They got 50,000 men in their army, so that means that they do have at least a little bit garrison, but they might not be garrisoning the oil field there. I wonder, is there any other places that they have oil production right now? Probably not. I mean, we're going to use the petroleum filter. They got a lot of oil around here, just they're not using it. And they got that one that they are using, but it's not saving them. Didn't give us that one, so I'm a bit worried that there might indeed be a garrison there. Yep, there is. Not gonna be fighting that, although if we had the supplies, we'd probably move in the artillery here and we might be able to take them. And then once we have that, we can loop back to take out the airfield. Making sure that we buy as much as we need to. Is there anything over here? We could technically do full purchases and, I don't know, buy like 3 million for that price. I might not be able to procure them, but I can always try. Now let's give this one a try. Moving the supply trucks within reach so they can actually supply the units. Okay, the Algerian garrison is not having a great time there. And the oil will be ours. Because if we have a look at the production now, it's only 45,000 barrels per day. And once we get that, it's probably going to be 47, 48 maybe at most. Oh, 49, that's a lot more than I thought. Okay. I mean, I suppose it's not too bad. We should probably set up a garrison there so we don't need to say or leave the troops behind there to protect it for the time being. Now, do we have... we do actually have a little bit of military goods. Because we got the extra oil from the purchases from here. Which isn't cheap. But it will let us run our industry on mostly full speed at least. Right, so that's another group that we can use. Let's make this into a battle group. And the anti-tank gun is ready. Got 6 there. We could actually move one of these over there already, and then we'll have a little bit extra as a bit of a reserve there. But hey, we captured some oil. And we got the barracks ready, excellent. That's gonna save us a little bit stuff now, and the factory over here should be producing more. And probably, it might have an effect over here as well. Although, I'm not convinced about that. Not yet, anyway. Probably not having an effect there, but it could have. Okay, so they still got the 5 garrisons there, that's quite a bit. We're kind of wasting our ammunition here while they are up. Pull the artillery back a little bit. Let them go down, because we are not attacking that one next. We want to attack the airfield there, so we can then divert the troops further north. Take more of their industry away. Oh, there's a... well, I mean, we are producing the consumer goods now, and we're selling a lot of them for a decent price. Oh, and now we're buying consumer goods because we... oh, okay. So we've already used a fair bit of money in these 2 episodes. How's the research going? Okay, that's going to take more than 2 months. That's going to be about the same day. Piston engines, that's going to take 3 months. 2 years. Okay, so the research is going to take a while, but if we could get the improved power grid, which we are researching, is going to take a while, but once we get that, that's going to increase the energy production quite a bit, and we don't need to worry about that then. We might be able to even get rid of some of the power production. Now, how are we doing in terms of military goods? We got a lot of it, but we have been using it, so it's not that great. Now, are these troops ready? I mean, we got these trucks here that we could probably use. Let's move up here. We've got plenty of artillery, and we got the supply trucks over there, so we should be able to do a lot of damage on them. Especially with Raven troops arriving there, so the garrisons are just melting. Not taking all that much damage either. Oh, that's good. Oh, hold on, who's... Brazil declared war on Germany. Well, we'll condemn that, but... don't think we'll be able to do much about that, or really have an incentive to do much about that. Because Brazil is one of the people that do actually sell rubber, and we do need a lot of rubber for our industry. Alright, we'll just keep on moving that way. We might divert this one now west and start taking out more of Algiers. Raven can take out this area here, most likely. At least I hope so. We can even send a little bit artillery with Raven with the supply trucks. We should be getting the control over this area without having to fight there or move troops there, so not going to worry about that then. Once we get the other set of artillery over there, we'll actually move in these troops over here. Now, do we have... we could prepare troops over there if we need to, but right now I don't think we actually have a need. How much are we still requiring industrial goods? Only 6,400. It's gone down quite a bit. Okay, the artillery is arriving there. We can use the tanks and the infantry or the marines here to take out the city. They do have 5 garrisons there, which is not great for us. Not great for us at all. How are we doing over here? Are we still buying? We're still buying a lot of oil. Okay. Raven, why did you move up to the road there? I think that's... yeah, we still got plenty of supplies around here. Or the supply coverage at least. Right, let's move up you there and you here. I'm doing a decent bit of damage here. But tuning shouldn't really be a problem. It's just a matter of having enough military supplies to be able to shoot the enemies. But other than that, it's going quite swimmingly. Right, we'll just keep on going. We'll capture that one and then we'll take out this area and that, while Raven takes out these two. Hopefully without an issue. Moving some troops that way. These troops have a bit low supply. Not sure if we have even enough to take out that village. We could try, but I'm not sure about that. Now, where's the fighting going on? Oh, it's the Germans still fighting over there, at least. Metal ore for... okay, yeah, I'll buy some metal ore from you. Not that I necessarily need it, but oh well. How's our economy doing anyway? We've got a lot of unemployment, actually. At the same time, we just don't have the industrial goods to actually build anything to fix that. Basically, we just need to get the petroleum production up, and then we can do a lot again. Okay, so some of these troops are having a bit of a problem with their supplies. Does that mean that we don't have... Well, we do actually have some, but the supply over here is a bit low. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll move these back. Petroleum price is too high. Well, I can't do much about that. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to do anything about that. I'm still trying to buy more oil, but it's not going all that great. Okay, they have been supplied. Let's move them back. And I think we'll just move up over there. Oh, there was no one there. Okay. Well, we'll move up a little bit at first, and then we'll probably need to move the artillery there. Is these Marine group? They're going all the way there. Okay, excellent. So we can move this one up. But yeah, the supplies around here are not great. They should be a bit higher, but they're not. I mean, it takes a while to even up, so it's not that big of an issue. Okay, Raven, you may need to fight. Yeah, there's 3 garrisons there. Luckily, we do have the supply trucks with supplies. You know what, let's just move in. There's no garrison there, which is making our life a lot easier. And Raven is... wow, that was quite efficient. Okay, we are kind of running low on supplies there, but at the same time, now that we've got the reinforcements in, we should be able to capture this. We got a lot of garrisons there. Do we have... let's send at least these 3 into the town there. To hopefully resupply, assuming that we got supply still. We got a little bit. These 2 we can probably send back. That should give us this place back, and then what we'll do is we'll move the troops over there, and over there. We'll move in artillery a little bit closer. Oh, it didn't take everything. Now that infantry arrives, we should be doing quite nasty work on them. Meanwhile, Raven, you can probably capture that without an issue. There doesn't seem to be a garrison, but that might be a lie. Okay, we destroyed the enemies there. We can take out the town. We're actually going to send this one to be repaired. We can send in another half-track in there in the meanwhile. Oh yeah, we captured that. We might as well actually move up here and maybe take out the... Hold on, that's a bombardment again. I know that sound. Now the question is, where is he? Over here. Oh, it's a British patrol boat there. Well, the patrol boat shouldn't have much of a range. So if we move the artillery up there, we might be able to at least do a lot of damage on it. As long as it doesn't run out of supplies before we get there. Oh, it did. I'm gonna pull the artillery back then. Of course, quite frankly, if there is a capital ship going in there, then those ships are doomed. Or not those ships, those artillery pieces are doomed. Right, do we have anything over here that we could actually reasonably take? We could try going here and clearing out some of this southern area, but I don't know if it's necessarily needed. I suppose we could try. Oh, they're offering us coal. Oh, I'll take that. And South Africa and Japan have signed ceasefire. Well, at least we got coal. Well, let's try this one. I know that the... well, it did repair already, okay. And we captured that without a fight. Excellent. Moving the Marines. Let's see, so Raven can probably move up here. There doesn't seem to be a garrison. Again, there's no knowing if that's... okay, it was telling the truth. Sometimes there is a garrison even if it says that there's not, so you need to be a bit careful with that. But we are actually out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.